What's good with it, Black Goose TV family? Nothing but salutation, salute, positivity, and blessings. I am praying goes your way, man. I just want to say I appreciate everybody up out there. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. I'm coming at you with some boxing news, or more so, I got an update for you guys. It's not necessarily anything brand new. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight on what's going on when it comes to the Joseph Parker, Joyce fight that we expected to happen this summer. Unfortunately, as you guys can see, that's popping off over here. We do have a pushback when it comes to the particular date, so that's not the most amazing thing to hear if you're really looking forward to this fight. But before we get into the nitty gritty of this, before we get into the details, y'all hit the like button, man. Hit that like button. You might as well. It really helps out the channel too, man. If you want to help out the channel, man, just hit the like button so we can be in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel while you're doing that. And then, of course, last but not least, man, drop your comments below. Really, the most important things is y'all hitting the like button and dropping the comments. That really help out the algorithm. But at the same time, if you are watching these videos and you find yourself watching more than one, you might as well go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because a lot of y'all aren't subscribed. Y'all just watching. So anyways, now with that out of the way, like I said earlier, we got Joseph Parker versus Joyce being pushed back to September. Now, I don't know if this is good news or I don't know if this is bad news. Obviously, if you're looking forward to this fight, it's bad news. Now, if you weren't looking forward to this fight, you're probably just like, me personally, I was looking forward to this fight. I thought it was going to be a fire-ass fight. One thing I am worried about hearing it being pushed back is I wonder if there's a possibility of this not happening, right? And the reason why I'm saying this is because originally when it was supposed to be announced, there was like a delay in it. They did this thing during the which fight? I think it was the original. It was the first fight, Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk. I think it was that one. I'm not 100% sure. When they announced it, they're like, yeah, Joseph Parker versus Joyce is happening. They had the two men standing next to each other. They had Frank Warren in between them. But even in that particular interview, nothing was confirmed, right? It was more so like, it seemed like Joseph Parker was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. But Frank Warren, Joyce, his side hasn't necessarily signed yet, or they haven't agreed on everything. And then later, like 2 weeks, 3-4 weeks, a month later, whatever the case may be, now they're confirming it and they're saying, hey, yeah, the fight's a done deal. We're it's going to happen in July, et cetera, et cetera. But there was still like some skepticism when they announced it. There was nothing like it. It's weird. Like, a lot of times when you see a fight announced, especially through media, there's something about it where you know it's official, right? There's just a confirmation where like they both signed the agreement. We're good to go. This is the set date. For this one, I didn't really get that feeling from it. I thought, me personally, I thought it was more of a marketing ploy, more so probably one side of the negotiation table putting out certain information to try and get the other side of the negotiation table to agree to whatever stipulations they have, probably pressure them, like it's like a negotiation war, how I was kind of seeing the announcements. But even with that being said, I was like, hey, I'm excited as hell. I'm like, if this fight ends up happening, like let's make it happen. Like this is one of the biggest heavyweight fights that will happen this year, other than AJ and Usyk too. If this does end up being, set and confirmed, well, it seems like as of now we got another hiccup. They're pushing it back to September. I'm very interested to see why. I also want to add this as well. Remember when I was saying, earlier in the year, thank the boxing guys. You got to appreciate the boxing guys, because this summer is absolutely packed, and it has been so far. May's been absolutely crazy. June's going to be a very good month for boxing. July is going to be another a very good month for boxing. August is so. September is going to be another great month for boxing. So I'm actually, a part of me is like, I'm not too worried that it got pushed back. I'm thinking part of it is just because, hey, July is already stacked. Why even compete with them? Let's go move over to September. So September isn't too stacked, and have more people, be interested in the fight, but then also to build it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Having it in July doesn't give it too much time to build, especially with Joseph Parker and Joyce not being too big of names in the U.S. market. Let's get people a little bit more excited, especially if somehow AJ and Usyk happens before this. People may start looking at this fight a little bit more as who's going to get the winner of the AJ Usyk fight type shit. So let's go ahead and get into the details, though. All that is speculation. We're not here to hear me speculate. We're here to see what's really going on and why was this pushed back to September. So Joseph Parker won't be able to fight Juggernaut Joyce as previously planned for July due to Andy Lee not being available for the contest. Interesting. So it's because of his trainer not being available. That's I don't know. Instead, the Parker Joyce bout will be moved to September. In the meantime, the Juggernaut Joyce will take another fight against a still to be determined opponent for July. Lee's wife will be having a baby. Okay, so that's why Lee's wife will be having a baby in July, which derailed the original plans for the Parker versus Joyce fight to take place in that month. So, yeah, that's the details. Hold on. There was a problem. Joe Parker can't fight because his trainer, Andy Lee, this is from Frank Warren's wife, had a baby due apparently on the week of the fight, so he can't train. So that there it is. That was the reason why. Interesting. And he's still looking. So, okay. All right, guys. Let's just be 100% with this. Okay. I don't know if, like, to me, to me, I'm thinking to myself, okay, Joseph Parker, you guys signed this deal. I don't know how long back. Remember when they had the interview, Joseph Parker made it seem like Joe Joyce wasn't, willing to come on board. But I'm like, you guys signed this deal. I don't know how many months back, 2-3 months back. I'm pretty sure you already knew your trainer's wife was pregnant by then. I'm pretty sure you could line up the timing. Like, I know sometimes a baby can come unexpectedly, like, oh, we're 8 months in and it looks like it's about to come out 9 months, 10 months, whatever the case may be. Like, there's no specific date, but around the time where you can expect the baby to be born, right? So why the fuck would you take a fight in July if there was a big possibility your trainer's baby could be born around that time, July? And then they're saying they're going to be pushed back to September. That's all cap. Look, guys, we're not going to see Joe Joyce versus Joseph Parker. It's not happening, okay? And that's what I was scared of. I felt like this was all a marketing ploy, all this different shit. We're not going to see it because I'm like, if Joe Joyce is still going to fight in July, look at the motherfucking video I dropped the other day on Dereck Chisora. He just re-signed, I think, like a 2-fight deal, 1-fight deal, 3-fight deal, whatever it is. But specifically his first fight back is going to be in July. We finna have Dereck Chisora versus Joe Joyce in July, y'all. We finna have that. And you're gonna push it back to September. What if Joe Joyce has a dog fight with Dereck Chisora? He's not gonna be ready to fight again a month and a half later. Yeah, y'all. So that's the update on this fight. Fortunately, Joseph Parker versus Joe Joyce is officially canceled. I think we're gonna end up seeing Joe Joyce versus Dereck Chisora. I don't think we're gonna end up seeing Joseph Parker versus Joe Joyce. To be real with you, I think that fight is now out of the fucking window. Like I'm throwing garbage, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. That's disappointing news. Me personally, I hate to be reporting some bullshit ass news like this, but at least we still got Joe Joyce happening, and at least we still get to see Joe Joyce fight this summer in July, and I'm hoping it's going to be Dereck Chisora. I have a feeling it's probably going to be Dereck Chisora. That would make a lot of sense for both parties. More so, obviously, Joe Joyce, not as much Dereck Chisora, but he said he wants to fight the best. Dereck Chisora said, I want to fight everyone's at the top. I don't give a fuck who it is. If I lose, I would rather say I fought all the best people than to say I cruised to, an easy career. So Joe Joyce is one of those guys, so we're probably going to see it. But salute to the people as always. Much love. Nothing but blessings, man. Hit the like button before y'all get up out of here. Subscribe to the channel. I'm out for now, but I'll always be back because, I'm on Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator side again. You heard me?